new leaders, right, who are insecure, they will fall into the trap of micromanaging. They want to change a lot of things overnight.
Our listener E said that she recently started a leadership position where she inherited a team of many long-serving staff. All of them have a very good relationship with her predecessor and her boss. But she's facing some challenges now. For example, her staff would go directly to her boss on work-related matters without her knowledge. E wants some advice on how she can smoothen this transition. Does she need to say something to her team?
This is a team that's long-serving, following previous bosses. I assume to be good bosses, if not they would have left.
So.
And they definitely have some norms or ways of working, processes that are already set in place. So they're very comfortable with the way they are working already. And now E is the change. She's coming in new into the situation and she's trying to find her space. She's trying to figure out how to make things work. So I think that's the context.
Yeah.
So when a new leader steps in, I think it takes a while for people to figure out how to work with the new leader.
And are you friend or foe? Are you here to shake things up, or are you here to help us?
This is where sometimes new leaders, right, who are insecure, they will fall into the trap of micromanaging. They want to change a lot of things overnight. This is like not so ideal for the team morale, and it will make the team go through new stage of regrowth again because they need to redo a lot of the things that they are very used to. For E's case, right, she would need to not be that kind of a leader.
Okay.
And what she could possibly do a little bit more is to start to engage in a lot of conversations.
Okay.
E should have a conversation with her boss.
Okay.
Her boss on how her boss's work expectations are.
Okay.
How the boss expects communication about different projects or how work decisions should be made, how the flow of information within the team should go across, whether there are certain things that her boss would feel comfortable for E to take the lead on, or certain things that the boss would want to continue to have control over.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think this conversation aligns both E and her boss so that she can communicate the expectation of how her involvement in the team now is to her team. When they get into team meetings, she can actually tell the team that, she's had a conversation with the big boss and now they've agreed that certain ways of communicating, working, needs to be in place.
Yeah, you're right. I think it's also speaking to the boss and making sure that when they are outside of the room and when they are speaking to the team, the boss can say to the team, you don't need to come to me. I have empowered E to deal with this. Anything, please let E know and E will consolidate and let me know.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you don't have this clarity between E and the boss, I think it creates a lot of opportunities for miscommunication.
Yeah.
For example, when the staff goes to the big boss directly, they will say, we've always done it this way. And the big boss also never say anything. So why are you saying something, E? Then this really puts her position and her role in doubt.
Yes.
This first conversation with the big boss to align expectations is important. And also I could say E, as part of leadership, coming in to lead the team, right, it's important for you to get to know the people yourself.
Of course, yeah.
The team has been really used to working with the previous leader. Now I think E really needs to spend time to converse, understand each individual employee, how they work, what their preferences are, what their expectations of her would be. And
allowing them to also get to know her as well, right?
Yes.
It's a two-way conversation.
Yes, correct. So there is an opportunity for a new leader when they step into a role. They should do this as one of the top checklist because the people that you work with, they are also just as keen to know you.
Yeah.
Just like how you should want to know them. It's very helpful for new leaders to start to ask their employees, like, how would you like me to support you? What are the areas of your work that you see that you think it can change and how I can be part of that change for you?
Yeah.
I think these sort of conversations will help the team to kind of become stronger. I think also with leadership changes, give time. E has to give time to the team to adapt.
Yeah.
Don't feel insecure. Don't feel like, oh, why are they bypassing me? Is it because I'm not good enough? The context is because they're not used. They didn't have to go through you in the past.
Yeah.
So it's not you. It's just the way the work is structured.
These are things that are very, very helpful, not just only for E, but I think for anyone who is transiting into a new team, be it in a leadership position or as an employee. Well, E, I hope these tips for this transition will make it really smoother and easier for you. If, like E, you have a work-related question, please write in to us. We are at cnapodcasts@mediacorp.com.sg. We're always reading that email account, that email box. So We will be there to take your question. You can also find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube Music, where a video version of this is at.
I'm Gerald.
And I'm Tiffany. Have a super duper work week ahead.